What's going on, everybody? Monday afternoon here at DKOldies, September 8th. We're starting a fresh week. Officially starting a fresh week. Going to be opening up a brand new collection here in just a moment. Taking a spin through the opening department over here. They were busy all day. Look at all these game collections that came in. Steve discussing with Benny. Some collections being opened over here. Look at this. Here's what they still have to get to. Steve picked out a special one for us. We're going to be opening it up live right here in just a few minutes. Before I do that, let me just mention our giveaway is going to be coming up. All you have to do to be entered in the giveaway is share the stream, comment that you shared. Easy to do, takes moments, gets you entered in the giveaway. Let's head back to the table. Wait, just a quick cut through the shipping department here. Let's see what's going on. Some systems getting ready to head out the door. A Wii system, Nintendo 64, a GameCube with Zelda, a GameCube with Harvest Moon, Nintendo 64 with a few games, Black GameCube, Smash Bros, Mario Kart, and Harvest Moon. Good one. Some more Wiis, old school, going way back here with the Atari, getting the combat game with it also. And then just a ton of games over here. Look at all this stuff. Games for the Wii, Xbox, big stack. Whoa, look, a whole Dance Dance Revolution order. Karaoke stuff here too. Some more controllers. Looks like somebody's picking up DKOldies sweatshirt. The season is just about here for the sweatshirts. Okay, let's get back to the table. Without further ado, we're opening up a new game collection. What's going on, everybody? Good to see you guys. Thank you for sharing. Gets you entered, Toby. Good work. What's up, Chris? Having a great day here. Yes, we are. Busy day, busy Monday. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, collection is up here on the table. Let's see where it's coming from. This one's made its way all the way from Tempe, Arizona, from Jamel. Reached out, asked if we buy his old games. Let's see what first item coming out of today's collection is. Super Mario 64, it appears to be. Wow, I've never seen a label quite like this before. Sun faded? Water, possibly? Not entirely sure. What's up, Alex? Happy Monday. Good to see you. Thank you for sharing, everybody. Miguel, Kelly, you guys are all entered. So, when we get in something like this, it still has, the game inside. Obviously, it needs thorough cleaning. But this is something we would list as what we call cosmetically flawed or a discounted copy. The label doesn't look as nice, but as long as it works and plays just like the others, we can offer it at a discounted price. You guys can pick it up even cheaper just because it doesn't look quite as nice. Still comes back by our same warranty, all that same stuff, but if you don't really care about how it looks, great way to pick up some games for even cheaper. Yeah, rough copy, Chris, right? Huh? Mondays, right? Yeah, Zach, I hear ya. My weekend was nice. We had nice weather here in PA. And just did a bunch of stuff around the house, got out on some bike rides. It was fun. Level 99 cosmetically flawed. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Kirby Crystal Shards. Rosy pink cheeks. Body Harvest. I don't know anything about this one. I don't know what this is like. Harvest and Bodies. What's up, Dan? Just sent you guys some games and consoles. Sweet. Looking forward to it, Dan. I'll keep my eyes open. Classic right there, the Mario Kart. The amount of time I put into Mario Kart games, especially the early ones. Super Nintendo where it started, the N64 version, the GameCube. Love it. Thank you for sharing, Alex. Appreciate it. You too, Lisa. From the Philippines. What's going on, January? Pokemon Snap. Where you take pictures of Pikachu. I think this is the one that works with the little microphone attachment, too. What's going on, Timothy? From Virginia, huh? Phew. Now we're seeing a different kind of damage to this label. This looks like the top level was just kind of torn off in some parts. Can still make out it's Mario Party 3, but same issue, same thing with this cartridge. Will get listed as cosmetically flawed also. Classic snowboard. Snowboarding games were big back in the day. I don't know if they are as much now. One of my favorites, the SSX series, SSX Tricky back on the GameCube. Loved it. What's up, Monique? Thanks for sharing. Whew. What's up, Thomas? Love to see pictures of each cosmetically flawed game before purchasing. So, Thomas, while I like the idea, you see how much, I mean, did you see how many collections that had come in today over there? There were over 100 collections today. The games come in and turn over so fast, it just is not practical to take pictures of the actual copies. I mean, it would take forever. We'd have to double the manpower here. So basically what we tell people is if you actually care about what the game art looks like, don't get the cosmetically flawed, get the good condition version. I can guarantee you that's going to be in great shape. If you care about it, get the good condition. Who knows though, maybe at some point in the future, nothing's off the table forever, for sure. But that's just a story right now. Yoshi's story, it's the Yoshi story. What's up, Dan? Doing well today. Thank you indeed. Was busy this afternoon, was just filming some Q&As with Lexi. They're always fun to do. Super Smash Bros. Super Smash. Favorite handheld, Max? Tough call. Happen to be right here next to them. So I've got like a few. Grew up on original Game Boy. Original Game Boy, Game Boy Color. You know, lots of great memories with that stuff. But now that I've been around some of this stuff, Game Boy SP, the clamshell design, it flips open, screen's protected, it's got a backlight to it, or another that I really like. Do we have any? We do. The Nintendo DS Lite. I like this one because not only does it play DS games, you can see up there, it's got this slot down at the bottom so you can play Game Boy games too. It's like 2 consoles for the price of 1, backlit as well. What about you? What's your favorite? Continue into the box. Mortal Kombat. There's the classic right there. Mortal 4 Kombat. What's up, Ivan? The Micro SP. When you lived in the Caribbean? Sorry, whatever. The Micro? Like, do you mean the Micro? Do we have any? No, seldom. We don't often see those. Those are really cool, though. Up here you see the blue, pink, and graphite. Is that what that gray one's called? It was a Star Wars game that I just pulled out. Rogue Squadron. There are a few. It's crazy, but there's like 4 Star Wars games on the N64 alone. Star Wars Racer, that one I played a ton of back in the day. Now this is pod racing. Oof. Ocarina of Time. Similar situation, it appears, to our first game from today, Mario 64. This must have been stored similarly and had similar things happen to them. Same situation though, as long as it all works. Could list it cheaper, backed by the same warranty, all the same stuff, just the label doesn't look quite as nice. Continuing on. Oof, Xbox up here. And I think I see another console in this one. I do. The Jungle Green N64. I think this looks so cool because it's got the expansion pack included inside it. It doesn't normally come this way, it just happens to have that in this one, and it's missing the top green little cover for this. But look at that green with the red in it. Well, of course, clear. Back in the day, everything was clear. Look, you can see right through it. Oh God, something in there. Look at that. Oh God. What is that? It moves, right? Oh yeah, it moves. Okay, well, cleaning team's gonna have their hands full with this one. Just like all the rest of the consoles, they all get opened up, flipped over, oh gosh. Flipped over, unscrewed, fix anything that's broken inside. While you're in there, give it a thorough cleaning. Whew. Both inside and out. You'll see there's some dirt on the outside of this one also. And then somebody will get a little souvenir of whatever that thing was. Oh God, it's still down there. Oh wow, what's that inside? Mario, I don't know. And Mario, I don't know if we want to know. Like a pecan or something? I don't know. Okay. You never know what you're going to find when you open up these collections. You know how it goes. You guys know. Okay, looks like there's some last stuff in here. Give me 1 second, see if I can get my hands in it. Yeah. Hamster pellet, moving moving on. It has legs? I hope not, Michael. I couldn't quite tell. Nintendo 64 controller. Looks like it. Oh god. Oh god. I didn't even notice that. Chewed, possibly, and like the strength of whatever animal it took to chew this. Like, this plastic is serious. You would chip all your teeth before you'd ever get into this with the human mouth. This we can't sell. there's no magic fixing that. No amount of cleaning is ever going to bring that back to something again, and that's just far too. I mean, it's one thing if there's a little crack on it or something, but no on that. I continue to dig in here. Oh, whoa! Neat one. Look at this. Pokemon controller. Red. I'm sorry, blue on yellow. Pokemon there in yellow. Is this in okay condition? Yeah, nothing looks broken on it. Again, after a thorough cleaning, that thing's gonna shine. Look at this. I love that Pokemon. It says it right on it. Two-toned colors. Very cool. Okay, bear with me here. What else do I have? There's another one in black. Oops, and this one also, like the blue one, first blue one we pulled out, looks like a third-party controller. And the way you can tell is it doesn't say Nintendo. Shaped the same. The originals will say Nintendo on it. Third parties aren't legally allowed to say that. The difference, let me touch on this real quick. People ask this all the time. Like, so is this a counterfeit? You know, when we show off the counterfeit games, like a copy of Pokemon Yellow that looks exactly the same as the original Nintendo Pokemon. Yeah, they copy everything. The trademark, it's got Nintendo's logo on it, the seal of authenticity. They make it identical to trick people into thinking they get the real thing. This is not illegal or counterfeit because it doesn't purport to be a Nintendo 64 controller. It doesn't have any of the branding on it on the front or the back. Shaped similarly, same buttons will still work, but they're not trying to deceive people into thinking this is an authentic controller. There's another in here, going with the original gray. It does feel like an original. You can kind of tell right when you feel it as well. There it is, says Nintendo. Looks like they did some sort of crisscross applesauce sort of controller cord winding. Cool. And then you got one more down in here. We do. One more. Third party. Light blue. Oh, like the first one we pulled out. Okay, does that finish it off? Wait, nope, there's one last. Oh, for the Xbox, there's an Xbox controller down there too. I love digging through bags like this, wondering what you might pull out next. I know, William, I love it too. Like I said, who knew when I started this I was going to come across some N64 games. The Nintendo 64 with the mystery item in it. Yep. I have to do a follow-up on this. Once they get inside, I'll see if I can find out from somebody what that wound up being. You might not want to know. And then we finished it off with some controllers. Got to see a few different ones. One somebody snacked on. And then the Pokemon controller was really cool to see. Love seeing that. Okay. Get ready. It's giveaway time. There we go. Flipped it around. Okay. Here we go. Here's how it's going to work. While I've been streaming, 6 names have been picked at random and placed upon the prize wheel. I'm going to give the wheel a spin. We'll see who today's winner is. 20 bucks in store credit is what we're playing for. Good luck, everyone. Dead center, Craig. You did it. Congratulations. Nope. This was Craig, right? That said Craig. the wheel like reset itself, but it had settled down on Craig. Am I right? Am I right? This has never happened before. I'm pretty sure I saw that wheel finally settle, slow down, and spin, and land on Craig. I'm calling it. I mean, I got to. What else am I going to do? All right, thank you, folks. That's what it's like. This is a live video, okay? It's what goes on. Craig, let me show you what to do. All you have to do, have an account on our website, DKOldies. Message me here on Facebook with the email address you use to log in to the website. Craig, sorry the wheel was weird, but we'll get your store credit added to you. All right, everybody, don't worry if you didn't win. I do these giveaways every single day, 3 p.m. Eastern. I'll be back tomorrow. Hope